Well, let's talk about bronzer and sculpting. A lot of people tell me that they're not quite sure what to do with bronzer. Do they just kind of, let me find it. Do they kind of just swirl it all over their face or what? Yeah, I guess you can do that if you want an all over tan look, but I'm going to show you kind of a more natural way to do it, and at the same time give yourself some cheekbones and sculpture features, okay? So anyways, I've got this bronzer here. It's got a shimmer on one side and a matte color on the other side, okay? What I like to do with this is I like to pinch the brush first, pinch it flat, draw it along the dark matte side, and first I'm going to give myself some cheekbones. There we go, see? All right, and then I'm going to do that on the other side. Okay, and just kind of give my face a little voluptuousness, or however you would say it. Okay, so once I have the cheekbones, I'm going to pinch it, do the same thing, and I'm going to define my nose a little bit. Okay, on each side of my nose, okay? Now I'm going to swirl the brush around lightly, and I'm going to put it on my temples where the sun would normally hit my forehead, okay? That on one side, on the other, okay? And then I'm going to put some under my chin and my jaw. And when you do that, you want to draw it down your neck so it looks natural. You don't want like a harsh line. And you can even put some on your chest too, so you match. Because you don't want like a white chest and your face is all tan. Okay, so get that in there. Now, a way to remember where to put your bronzer is the rule of 3 or E. See, you're going like this. So you've got E or 3. You can do it either way. Is you just do like a 3, like that. That's another way, okay? And then if your nose, like I feel like my nose is a little wide, I like to hit the sides of it and define it. All right, so that's one way to do bronzer right there. And after you've put the bronzer on, I'm going to define my cheeks a little bit more because I like to be able to see where my cheekbones are. I like to go back with a little bit of blush just to give myself a youthful color, kind of a pop of color. All right, this is heavily pigmented. A little goes a long way, so tap the excess. All right, so you get a little bit of blush on there. Let me blend everything in. Blending is key, guys. Whenever you put anything on, you gotta just blend out the edges so that the lines aren't too harsh. And that helps a lot for a more, you know, healthy, natural appearance, okay? And you know what, I'm gonna show you a little something that I like to do too, which is really fun. It's all the rage right now, is highlighting. I have this highlighter. It's really light. It's like a white frosty color. And I'm going to take my brush that I just dropped on the floor. Oh, here. I'm going to pinch it again. And this time I'm going to put it right above the apple of my cheek, right here. Do you see that? Bam. Check that out. This side. Oh, are you serious? It's so gorgeous. Really? And then I could put a little bit here where my eyebrow is. And with a highlighter, you make kind of a C like that. Okay, and look at that glow. I like to put a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And a little bit on the end of my nose and on my bridge of my nose. Okay. So check that out. Is that beautiful, that glow? My word. Love it. Love it. Okay. All right, so later on, we're gonna go ahead and talk about eyebrows. All right, that's gonna be the next thing we're gonna discuss is eyebrows, how to draw them on, what products you should use depending on what your eyebrows look like, if they're sparse or full or whatever, okay? So I'll see you then.